Picture this, you're tossing and turning in bed, your mind racing, overwhelmed with thoughts of upcoming bills, your shrinking bank balance, and the weight of debt on your shoulders. That sinking feeling in your stomach, it's all too familiar for many of us. Financial anxiety is not just a problem, it's a growing epidemic. But here's the thing, you don't have to feel powerless. By learning a few key strategies, you can start taking control of your finances and your peace of mind starting today. 1. The connection between money and anxiety. Money is central to almost everything we do, from paying rent and buying groceries to making sure we have a safety net for emergencies. Finances are an essential part of daily life. Yet for millions, money is also a source of intense anxiety. In fact, financial stress ranks as one of the top causes of anxiety in the United States, and it's not hard to see why. Living paycheck to paycheck, debt that seems impossible to escape, uncertainty about job security. These are challenges faced by people across the country. For some, the situation is even worse. Financial stress can lead to deeper mental health issues such as depression, panic attacks, or even generalized anxiety disorder, GAD. One of the more difficult aspects of financial stress is how isolating it can feel. People often keep their financial troubles to themselves, embarrassed or ashamed to admit that they're struggling. But you're far from alone. It's important to recognize that financial anxiety is widespread, and there are ways to tackle it, even when it feels overwhelming. The good news is that there are practical tools and tips that can help you manage financial stress, whether it stems from debt, uncertainty about the future, or simply the day-to-day grind of balancing expenses and income. 2. Identifying the sources of your financial stress. Before diving into solutions, it's crucial to identify the specific causes of your financial anxiety. Everyone's situation is unique, but financial stress usually stems from a handful of common sources. Common triggers of financial anxiety: debt, credit cards, student loans, mortgages. It's easy for debt to snowball out of control. The weight of paying off these debts, especially with high interest rates, can feel suffocating. Job insecurity. Not knowing whether your job is safe can be one of the most anxiety-inducing situations. Especially in uncertain times, the thought of losing a job or being unable to find work can send stress levels skyrocketing. Rising cost of living. The cost of basic necessities, housing, food, transportation, continues to climb, while wages often don't keep pace. This imbalance forces many people to stretch their budgets to the breaking point, leading to constant worry. Unexpected expenses. No matter how carefully you plan, life has a way of throwing unexpected financial curveballs, medical emergencies, car repairs, or a home appliance breakdown. These surprise expenses can wreak havoc on even the most well-thought-out budget. Poor financial habits. Sometimes, financial stress comes not from external factors but from a lack of financial discipline. Overspending on non-essentials, failing to save, or simply not tracking expenses can lead to the feeling that you're constantly losing control. Reflect on which of these triggers is the primary cause of your financial stress. By pinpointing the root of the problem, you can start creating solutions tailored to your situation. 3. Practical tips to manage financial anxiety. Once you've identified what's causing your financial anxiety, it's time to take action. The following steps can help you regain control and reduce money-related stress. 1. Create a realistic, flexible budget. One of the best ways to manage financial anxiety is by creating a budget that works for you. A well-organized budget allows you to see exactly how much money is coming in and going out each month. But here's the key, your budget needs to be realistic and flexible. It should account for both your fixed expenses, like rent and utilities, and variable expenses, like groceries and entertainment. Start by writing down your total monthly income. Then list your essential expenses: rent, food, utilities, insurance, and transportation. After that, look at your non-essential expenses like eating out, subscriptions, or hobbies. By doing this, you can see if there are areas where you can cut back. For example, if you spend $150 on dining out each month, could you reduce that to $100? Even small adjustments can free up money for saving or paying down debt, helping to ease financial anxiety. 2. Set attainable financial goals. Tackling all your financial problems at once can feel overwhelming, so break your goals into smaller, more manageable steps. This is a great way to chip away at the problem while building confidence. Let's say you're dealing with credit card debt. Rather than aiming to pay off the entire balance right away, start with small, achievable goals. Aim to pay off $50 more than the minimum payment each month. Or, if you're trying to save money, start by setting aside just $20 a week. These small, achievable goals add up over time, and each victory, no matter how small, will reduce anxiety and boost your sense of control. 3. Build an emergency fund. Financial experts recommend having an emergency fund to cover at least 3 to 6 months of living expenses. That may sound daunting, but don't let it discourage you. Start small, maybe by putting away $10 or $20 each week. Over time, this fund will grow, and it will give you peace of mind, knowing that if an unexpected expense arises, you'll be able to handle it. Having an emergency fund not only helps with the practical side of financial management, but it also provides a huge psychological benefit. Knowing you have a safety net can significantly lower your anxiety about potential financial surprises. 4. Incorporate mindfulness into your routine. Financial stress can take a heavy toll on both your mind and body. That's why it's important to incorporate stress-reducing techniques into your routine. Mindfulness practices, such as deep breathing, meditation, and yoga, can help calm your mind and reduce the physical symptoms of anxiety. When you feel that familiar sense of dread creeping in about your finances, take a few moments to center yourself. Try a simple breathing exercise. Inhale slowly for 4 counts, hold your breath for 4 counts, and exhale for 4 counts. Repeat this several times until you feel more grounded. These techniques may not solve your financial problems directly, but they can help you manage the stress more effectively. 5. Consult a financial advisor or therapist. Sometimes, tackling financial anxiety requires professional help. A financial advisor can guide you through complex issues like debt repayment, investment planning, and budgeting strategies. They can offer personalized advice that fits your unique financial situation, helping you create a more sustainable plan for the future. On the emotional side, if your anxiety feels overwhelming, it may be helpful to talk to a therapist or counselor. Financial stress is often linked to deeper emotional issues, and therapy can help you develop coping mechanisms to handle that anxiety. 4. Long-term strategies for financial wellness. While managing your day-to-day financial anxiety is crucial, it's also important to think long-term. By making a few strategic choices now, you can set yourself up for a future that's less financially stressful. 1. Invest in your financial education. One of the best long-term strategies for reducing financial stress is to educate yourself. Financial literacy is not something we're typically taught in school, but understanding the basics of budgeting, saving, and investing can make a world of difference. The more informed you are, the more control you'll feel over your financial decisions. Start by exploring free resources, such as financial blogs, podcasts, or courses that can teach you the fundamentals of personal finance. The more you learn, the less intimidating money becomes. 2. Develop healthy financial habits. Consistency is key when it comes to managing finances. Develop habits that encourage financial stability, such as setting up automatic payments for bills, reviewing your budget monthly, or setting aside a small percentage of your income for savings. These habits may seem minor, but they can reduce stress and prevent financial issues from spiraling out of control. 3. Plan for the future. Finally, long-term financial planning is essential for reducing future anxiety. Whether it's contributing to your retirement fund, setting up a college savings account for your kids, or planning for big life events like buying a house, having a financial plan in place will provide peace of mind. Even if these goals seem far off, having a plan today helps you avoid future panic. It's not about being perfect, it's about being prepared. Financial anxiety is something we all face at different points in our lives, but it doesn't have to define you. By taking steps to identify the causes of your stress, creating a budget, setting small financial goals, and practicing mindfulness, you can take control of your financial future. Remember, it's about progress, not perfection.